And our goal here is to identify some of the features, that is things like post molds, storage pits, and hearths that the Indians left behind, and hopefully answer some of the questions about what's going on at Kolomoki during the second half of its occupation. We're seeing a different pattern here than we saw in the earlier phase occupation areas. First, there are a lot more of these storage pits, and they're deeper and bigger than what we've seen in the earlier occupation areas. And this could be because they are living at the site less permanently, so they have to cache food for when they come back to the site. As these pits started to fall into disuse, the Indians kind of used them as a convenient place to sweep their trash, so they filled full of bits of pottery and stone tools that we can use to date them. Kolomoki was occupied for a good 400 years, but by 750 or 800 we think that people had drifted away to the point that no one was living on the site anymore. We don't think there was any great calamity, no famine or flood. It probably had as much to do with new mound centers developing elsewhere in the region, to the north on the Chattahoochee, to the south on the Apalachicola. With these new mound centers, a distinctive way of life known as Mississippian developed, and the old woodland lifeways that were manifested at sites like Kolomoki fell into eclipse.
Some historians believe Hernando de Soto may have camped at Kolomoki, but its first recorded owners were the Mercier family, who acquired it in 1803 and farmed it until 1936. Early archaeologists were also drawn to the mounds and mapped them in their undisturbed state. Recognizing its importance, local citizens bought the site in 1938 and donated it to the Georgia Department of Natural Resources.
As a kid growing up here, I would visit with family and friends to see these mounds and explore this unusual site. I would also come out with school groups to tour the mounds and learn the history of the Kolomoki people. Today I enjoy watching my kids come to this same site and enjoy the things I did. The local community has been key in protecting this site. If it was not for their vision and support, we might not have this park today. 1,000 years ago, Kolomoki was home to a remarkable community of people, and today it still is.